Y'all, us talking about fragrances a lot more lately is getting out of hand. But I ain't mad though. Now I'm getting into boozy fragrances. Orange brandy, rum, bourbon, but I don't want to just grab any old scent. I want them to be robust and complex. I want to smell like I'm tucked into a swanky speakeasy wearing a 3/4 length dark chocolate mock croc trench and 5-inch python heels, right? And the trench is cinched at the waist and I'm snapping my fingers as some big burly dude plays the saxophone. Like, you get the vibe. So the other day I went on ScentSplit and ordered a bunch of samples, and I also got another Lattafa perfume, and we are going to smell them all together. Will I find an intoxicating new fragrance, or did I just waste $42 in a week of my time? Let's find out. So this first one is by Vivamore, and it's called Vanilla Vice. $145 for 3.4 ounces, which to me doesn't seem to be too bad, because although I like fragrances at different tiers, a lot of the fragrances that I love are the niche fragrances that like start at like $250 or whatever, which is why I was like, oh girl, we gotta mix it up. And the notes are, the top notes are cognac and almond, middle is suede, incense, and heliotrope. Oh, I don't know about the middle. And then the base is Madagascar vanilla, tonka bean, and there's another little picture of something right there, but it didn't copy over in my notes. But let's give her a whirl. Okay, we got all of these little eensy beensy little things. I wish I would have gotten the spray size, because this is annoying. Now, when I buy a pricey perfume, I definitely want to make sure that I like it. In the past, I would usually give it a week. Like, I would go in a store, like a Saks or whoever, I would go in, and for whatever reason, I would always buy fragrances in like the fall and the winter when I had like layers on. So I would get the fragrance on like my scarf, and then if I liked it at first, then I would put some on my scarf so that way like I could smell it throughout the week. And if I was still like, then I would get it. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna love this one. And me, I gotta put it on the swatch first before I put it on my skin, because if I put it on my skin and I don't love it, like I'm gonna be like, get it off me. I think something is a little too masculine. I want to say it's the suede and the tonka bean mixed together. Something smells like it would make me a little nauseous. So I think we're gonna let it dry down a little bit on the card, and then we'll see. But I don't know yet. All right, next we have Vanilla Pancake. Okay, so Vanilla Pancake is by Claudio Zucca. So top notes: pancake, chocolate, powdered sugar, hazelnut. Heart is caramel, cocoa, orange juice. Okay. Base notes: vanilla pod, and benzoin. I don't know. That sounds like a lot. Okay, this one might be a little too sweet for me, but I'd be willing to actually put it on my skin and let it dry down though. The chocolate is really nice. It smells like a fruity dark chocolate. You ever have a fruity dark chocolate? Like I never want to eat a fruity dark chocolate, but they smell good, you know? That's what I'm getting. Oh, I can smell the pancake trying to come through, you know, like it's like, all right, I'm gonna come through. And then something a little spicy's in there. Okay. This one, okay. I'm gonna put this to the side. I think I'm gonna wanna try that later on. Next, we have Xanat, which is, who's Xanat? Tamavici? Wait, let me click on this link, because I'm like, who makes Xanat? Oh, okay, Tamavici. So the brand is the perfume house is Tamavici, and the scent is Xanat. Top notes: dark chocolate and brown sugar. Middle notes: coffee and vanilla absolute. Base notes: tonka, benzoin, and musk. Okay, that sounds delightful. Oh Lord. Cause like, see, this is what we are dealing with here, and it's kind of hard to, and I don't want to just, you know, be all aggressive with it, and then all of the fragrance spills all over the place. And then if it's a fragrance that I don't like, it's like, oh my God, I have to burn my house down. Very sweet, like a chocolatey sweet, like a rich sweet, like an expensive sweet. Okay, let's see. Did I be willing to put this on my skin? All right, this is gonna turn out to be an exciting video. I don't know. It's kind of giving juvenile. What am I getting? I want to say that the vanilla absolute is a little strong. The coffee and the vanilla absolute is a little strong. And it kind of gives more of like a car freshener, like one of those like little tree fresheners, more so than it's giving like, I want to wear this perfume. So we'll Xanat, how about not? Okay. Next, we are going to try Vanille. Wait, how you say that?
Vanille.
Oh, vanilla. So the next one is Vanille Bourbon. But to be honest with you, a lot of stuff I pronounce with my New York accent. Okay, so the opening notes are rum, liqueur, and plum. Okay, that sounds great. The heart notes, benzoin, incense, amber, and floral notes. And then the base notes are vanilla, tonka bean, sandalwood, and ombre tone. Oh. Wow, that was intense. However, I feel like this is giving me the right mix of booze, vanilla, and tonka bean for this one to be, okay, let's see. The price of this is, I just realized I forgot to tell you how the prices of the other ones, but it'll be on the screen. $144.48 for 50 ml. Okay, I'm not mad at that. Ooh, the rum in here smells like a piece of like, oh God. What is, I think it's Tortuga. I think that's the brand. You know, like when you go to, I don't know if it's just like a really like a Caribbean thing, but a lot of times you'll see it in the airport. But like these rum cakes, if you ever find it and you've never tried it before, oh my God, you have to try it. Those are the most delectable rum cakes I have like ever had. They're spongy, it's moist, it's flavorful. I think some of them might have like, I forget what kind of nuts in it, but some of them have like a little nut and it's a little crunchy. So it's like, oh my God. Anytime somebody brings me one of those, I gotta hide it from myself because it is so easy to OD on those things. If you've ever tried it, let me know in the comments. Oh yeah. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna wear this to go out with my mom and my sister so far, okay? Because we still got 4 more to try in this category. And then I had another Lattafa perfume that I was like, I don't think this is gonna go anywhere in like the video schedule. So let me just kind of stick it in here. Oh, oh my God, I love this one. Oh, this is what oh my God. The rum. Is there sandalwood in here? Sandalwood is tricky because sometimes sandalwood can make me be like, ugh. But I like how it's grounding. And I don't even know if grounding is the right word to use. Like, oh my God, I love this. This is what I want to smell like this fall and winter. Rum. I almost smell like a buttered rum almost. Oh my God. Okay, I hope this wears on me well because I really love this. All right, let's move on because we got other things to talk about here. All right, next we have Black Phantom. Oh, it's from Kilian. Oh, okay. Like I used to get Kilian perfumes, like Kilian perfumes. And then the PR girl and I, excuse, it's the sheer rudeness and you get caught on camera doing it. Now he over here smelling me. Anyway, the PR girl and I, gained a rapport. As a matter of fact, one time I went to London and she was there too, and we went to the London Eye together. But anyway, she would Kilian perfumes. And then she gave me this whole big thing of samples. I think I did wind up like giving most of them away, but like I love her for that. Okay, so let's see Black Phantom. And it's funny, I might have smelt this already, but maybe at the time I wasn't into boozy stuff. So like now I'm like really into fragrances and talking about them and whatnot, and I'm out here, buying stuff with my own money, which is fine as well. No. No. It's very strong. It's very masculine to me. I'm smelling smoke. Was smoke one of the notes? I would not, well, hold on now, I prejudged it. Okay, now obviously, you wait until a perfume dries down, but for me, there's certain fragrances where if it takes too long to like, you know what I mean? Like if those first notes I'm not feeling, even if I love the dry down, if it takes too long, it's just like, I can't deal with it. So I like to be able to enjoy, all of the notes. all of the levels. All right. Black Phantom, I think that I would put this on and give it a whirl. It does smell like something I might want to wear. All right. So we're two good ones so far, okay. All right, so this one is Mandorle, and the notes are Absolute Cacao Absolute, Almond Cacao Absolute, Absolute Tonka, Heliotrope, CO2 Rum, Suede, Cashmere Wood, Vanilla, Caramel, Fused Wood, and White Musk. That sounds like a lot, but it also sounds like it would be amazing too. Wow, this is like too intense. It smells like a library, like the basement of a library with like some old books, and maybe there's like a candle burning down there, a little incense. I didn't remember seeing incense, no. If I were to get something like this, I'm not, but if I were to get something like this and wear it, I think that it would pair nicely with something very sweet vanilla. I just feel like it's a nice scent. I think I would rather like, it almost smells like leather. Is there leather in here? I didn't see leather, but it smells like leather. It smells like a leather jacket, like a vintage leather jacket, but not like a vintage leather jacket that has like mothballs on it that was in the back of your grandmama's closet, but more like it just came from the tannery kind of like leather jacket kind of smell, which I like the smell of that. Do I want to smell like that? Not really. If my man smelled like that, you know, I ain't got no man, but you know, if I had a man, if there was a man around and he smelled like this, I'd be like, sir, you smell kind of nice there, sir. But I wouldn't want to smell like this. Like I would probably use this as a candle in the house in the fall, winter. Well, we're in fall. Not bad, but you know, not for me. All right, so next we have Dulce Diablo, okay? Sweet Devil. So this is $300 for 100 ml. Top notes: cognac, rum, apricot, chocolate, and freesia. Oh, that sounds nice. I don't know about the freesia, but maybe the little mix with that together I might like. Middle notes: dried apricot, cacao, honey, sugarcane, davana, and oak moss. Okay. Base notes: Madagascar vanilla, sandalwood, tonka bean, patchouli, and musk. It's a lot going on just in the description, but you know, you never know. Let's see. No. And it feels like maybe this something with the sandalwood and the patchouli. Now, sometimes I like sandalwood and patchouli, sometimes I don't. Like, sometimes it could be a little much. It depends, you know? Here, I'm not loving it. I'm smelling the rum. I don't know if I wouldn't want this on me. Like, as a room fragrance, as a room spray, yes. But on me, no. All right, so let's get into these Lattafa fragrances. Now, as I'm opening this, right, y'all went in the comments, I forget which video it was, but it was one of the videos where I was opening one of the Middle Eastern perfumes. I believe it was a Lattafa or something or another. And somebody had said, oh, with, you know, a lot of the Middle Eastern perfumes, you have to give it a few sprays and then lock it up for like 6 months or whatever. And then someone was like, yes, you need to macerate, it's called maceration and this and that and the third. Initially, when I saw that, I was like, wow, that sounds like something that the perfumer should be doing, because when I buy something, I feel like it should be ready made, you know? Like, unless it's like a box of cake mix, then obviously I gotta put it together. So I went down a rabbit hole and I've watched some videos, some from perfume students. There was this one girl, I forget the name of her channel, but she's a perfume student studying in Paris. Like, I can remember everything that this girl said in her video, and her face is right here in my brain, but I can't think of the name of the channel. And she talked about it, and then it was on this other guy's channel, and then it was on this other woman's channel, and there's the maceration and there's the maturation, and like, it sounds very fascinating. Do I want to buy a fragrance and like have to complete the process myself? No, but I get it. Let me know if you guys, you know, you do it, or if you don't do it. The thing that's confusing to me about having to do that is, how do you know if you need to do that? And how do you remember if the smell did mature? Because I can't remember what some of this other stuff smelled like, and I just smelled it like 5 minutes ago. How am I gonna remember what it smells like when, you know, it matures? At any rate, y'all let me know in the comments. Oh wow, that is a beautiful box. Oh wow. Wow. Whoa, this is like a wow. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. Now that is some presentation. So this is Artisan Ethnique. Is that even the name of the scent, or is that just what's on the bottle? Lattafa Pride, Artisan Ethnique. Anyway, I was watching another perfume channel on Cherries. I know she calls her her viewers cherry bombs, cherry SRV. Anyway, beautiful Haitian American woman. I was on her channel, I must have watched like 5-6 of her videos in a row. She mentioned this fragrance and I was like, okay, sounds like it could be up my alley. This is a beautiful bottle. Even if it's not for me, I know I'm gonna find a friend that would love it and would love the bottle as well. So, okay, so the top notes are cinnamon and sugar rum. Already sounding good. Middle notes, cacao, coffee, caramel, and oak moss. Base notes, tonka bean, cashmere, labdanum, and vanilla. That sounds like it's gonna be amazing. Will it? Let's see. Spicy. I think okay. All right, it smells like something I've smelled before. I can't think of what it is, but I'm very much getting like a spicy rum, which might be the cinnamon sugar rum. Cinnamon sugar rum, not cinnamon sugar rum. Cinnamon sugar rum, which I don't mind. I like that. It kind of reminds me of my granddad. My granddad, he passed away in 2006. Oh, love that man. He always kind of smelled like, we always used to say he smelled like money, but it was always like a rich kind of like this, like a rum. Not to say like he smelled like rum, because then that kind of sounded like your granddaddy was smelling like rum, girl. That's because your granddaddy was drinking, but it wasn't that. Now, granddad, if he drank, he wasn't. Let me still, I don't know why I'm keep telling y'all my business. This, I feel like I'm gonna like this. Especially layered with something sweeter too. Ooh, I can't wait to see what this dries down to. $28.99 for 100 ml. And so far it smells nice. I gotta see how it wears on me. So we got ourselves, all right, we made it through. Oh, there's one more, hold on. There's one more that's not related, but kind of related. I was watching someone's channel, whose channel I watch often. It's a white girl. She talks about like new launches and don't waste your money on this. And she's very funny. She's nice to watch. Oh, I can't remember the name of her channel. But anyway, she did a video on like all of these new gourmands from Lattafa. And she said that a lot of them felt very juvenile. But I was like, let me try the Bannofi because, you know, kind of want to, I mean, now is not the time. Oh, I thought this was the same. Oh, it is the same Eclair, but this is Eclair Bannofi. Okay, before I smell it, let me tell you what the notes are. But yeah, I've been kind of into banana scents. Well, that one banana scent from Zara that we talked about over the summer. And I wanted to find something that wasn't an EDT. I wanted to find an EDP, so something that would like last longer and maybe be a little bit more sophisticated. So I paid about $37 for this. And the notes are, it opens with banana cream, whipped cream, and pastry cream delight, evolves into heart notes of banana and dulce de leche accord. Ooh, settles into a cozy base of vanilla, praline, crumbled biscuit, and musk. That sounds very, very, very exciting. And I hope I like it. Oh, well, okay. Because at first I was like, I'm getting too much of wheat banana. You know, like when you have a banana and it's like a little overripe, but it's still like, you still rocking with it. That's what I get. But then I'm also getting, did it say it had caramel in it? Or maybe it's the praline that I'm smelling. Not bad. Do I wonder how these two smell together? Maybe. All right, anyway, at any rate, because I'm trying to go to dinner, but this is not where the video is going to end. I'm actually going to try these out. We'll get some other opinions on them, okay? And we'll have ourselves a little party here. So we have the Lattafa Artisan Ethnique, Lattafa Eclair Bannofi. We have Vanille Bourbon, Vanille, I don't remember how to say that. Bourbon, which this is the one that I'm most excited about, and Black Phantom. Black Phantom, I'm like, okay, but I'm most excited about this Vanille Bourbon. So let's try it out. All right, so I have on the vanilla. I got on the vanilla bourbon, okay? And I like it, but it's not wowing me. But I think I want to get us like a spray that I can put on the top of these little sample vials, because I don't want to buy an atomizer for each and every single one of these things when I could just get the little spray thing. So I'm gonna go on Amazon and see if I can get that, because I feel like if I could spray the vanilla bourbon on, then like it would be it'd be a different experience. It would obviously, one, project more, I think, but we shall see. I'm going off to dinner and we'll see how it lasts and if I get any compliments or complaints.
A few hours later.
All right, you guys, look who is here. We just came back from eating Thai food.
Hello.
Everybody loves you. They were saying, oh my God, we love your mom. She's so fun and cute and blah, 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 blah. There's my sister Dion right there, you know. All right, so I'm gonna ask everybody their thoughts on vanilla bourbon. All right.
You want to put some?
Not putting vanilla.
You smell nice like a cat.
What? I really like this. I just wish that the thing had a spray. Okay. Well, probably let it dry down. Smell it down and I'll let you smell it when it dries down.
Cinnamon bun.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it smells like cinnamon bun.
Okay, what you think, Dion?
Oh my gosh.
You like it?
Yes. Let me see. No, let me get that.
See, it smells like cinnamon bun. And the sweetness over here.
We love sweet scents. Me and my sister, we the same. I like this. I'm smelling a little powder too.
Yo, come on, let me get that.
No, you know what it is? Because this is an expensive perfume, so I bought a sample first, but the sample doesn't have a spray on it, so I have to like.
When you put it on your hand, you don't have to go to smell it. You
I
just
know
walk
the
around
spray
your
with the
hand.
alcohol will help to kind of, you know.
Spread it around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One time, Mom tried that by the microphone.
Can't take her nowhere.
Can't take her nowhere.
Several days later.
All right, so I'm gonna try out the Eclair Bannofi. Does it say Bannofi or Bannofi? Bannofi. I already sprayed some on, but put a little more on. It's a little sweet. It's very banana-y. A little sweet, but we'll see how it dries down and yada yada yada. All right, so with this scent, I feel like it gives banana candy, which is not bad. It's not my favorite. I probably wouldn't wear this perfume regularly, or maybe I would mix it, layer it with something. But I feel like if it had a rum or bourbon note with some brown sugar, that could help to kind of spice it up a little bit. And then I think I would like it, because right now it's giving very sweet.
Several days later.
This is why I shouldn't be ordering from the Amazon app when I don't have my glasses on at night, because I thought that I was ordering just the tops. Ooh. Or in the least, something that was like about the same size as this, because I was trying to avoid having to open this and then pour it into something. But so I'm going to put the vanilla bourbon, which this is way too big, but at least we'll get the spray. I did all of that, and this is not even the vanilla bourbon. It's the Black Phantom. The initial notes are quite spicy, but thankfully that didn't last that long. So that first initial spray smelled a little spicy in the way of like maybe like a pepper. I don't remember there being pepper in this perfume, but thankfully that initial smell only lasted maybe like 10 seconds. Cause you know, I like the vanilla bourbon, but I was kind of like, but do I actually need a full size? Oh, that's nice. Oh my God. So I'm smelling like vanilla and powder on the initial. And I could smell the rum like making its way up. It didn't take too long for the rum. I don't even remember if there was rum in here, if there was bourbon, or if it's bourbon that I'm smelling. Oh my God, this is good. See, that's crazy how, well, it's not crazy, it's actually science, how much better this is behaving with the spray. All right, I need to sit on this for a couple more days, but through the magic of editing, we'll be back in 5, 4, 3, 2. We did it! And so, days after sampling the perfume, wearing her out, giving her a test drive, I bought a full bottle, y'all! Now, let me tell you something, right? These fragrance videos that I have been doing, they're for fun, they're for entertainment, they're for us to hang out and, you know, like talk about fragrances and stuff like that, right? In no ways do I think that I could influence or de-influence you from a perfume, because perfume is really subjective. I just find, you know, talking about perfume to be really fun, right? Look how cute wait, all right, the packaging looks so cute. Oh my God, this looks like a wonderful gift from Oz or something with like the font and the way that it is. Now, granted, I don't like this popcorn filling. I do think because this looks like so like mystical and like a fairy tale kind of thing, I do wish they had like maybe confetti or, you know. Anyway, now, as I was saying, you know, some of y'all be like, oh, you gotta let the perfume dry down. Like, y'all be acting like it was my first day with perfume. Now, let me tell you something. If I'm smelling a perfume and I don't like how it smells initially, I'm not gonna like it. I don't have the patience to wait for it to dry down. If I like the initial smell of a perfume, then I'm gonna give it some time. Then I'll put it on my skin. Because let me tell you something. If I put every perfume that I wanted to smell on my skin, I wouldn't be here with y'all right now because I'd be done passed out. Oh my God, this is so pretty. And I like to make sure that the perfumes that I have are ones that I really, really love. Now, granted, because we're doing this stuff with the YouTube, I may wind up buying things I wouldn't normally buy because, you know, we having fun over here. But in real life, I'm not. But look how little this perfume bottle is. They're lucky I like the scent. So aesthetically, let me finish what I was gonna say first. In real life, I take my time buying a perfume and I don't like to have too many perfumes because, you know, I'm only one person and ain't a lot of stuff out there that I like to smell. But okay, now back to this. They are so lucky that I like the way that this smells because if I was the judge a book by its cover kind of person, this would not pass the test. This just looks very like girl, it looks like an oversized nail polish bottle. But luckily I like the scent and I'm so happy. So the Artisan Ethnique, it's nice. It's more spicy than what I was looking for. I would definitely say that the winner in all of these boozy fragrances that I tried is definitely the Vanille Bourbon. It is definitely, this smells so good, but one very happy accident that I found, well, it wasn't really an accident because I kind of alluded to it, but when you layer the Bannofi with the Vanille Bourbon, oh my God, it smells like such a delicious, expensive, like Bananas Foster. The Bannofi on its own, I think the banana is too sweet. It does need something a little, you know, spicy to go with it. And I feel like the Vanille Bourbon, you know, it adds a different type of sweetness to it. And, you know, of course it has like that bourbon in it that mixes so well with this. So these two together, mwah. Well, I mean, I can't return this. So I'm glad I was able to find some other use out of it. Now, we did get to some fragrances that were a little on the pricey side in this video. However, if you were like, I wonder what them dupes at Five Below are talking about, you're in luck because I've done a couple of videos on some Five Below fragrance dupes and how they match up to their originals, and it might shock you. And we're talking about it in this video here. Click on it and I will see you there.